Hey y'all, good morning or good late morning, whatever time it really is. I'm going to give people a few minutes to hop on. So if you are catching the replay, let me know in the comments, say hello, so I know you were here. Um, and go ahead and set yourself up with some cozy space. If you are on the replay, take this time while I give everyone a few minutes to hop on, to get yourself settled and to create some space for you. And also, props to you for catching the replay and making this a priority and creating time and space for yourself in your life right now. I know so many moms who are not doing this, who feel like they are not able to do it. And so, yeah, I just want to take a second and honor you for doing it, for showing up for yourself when so many people feel like they can't. So I will give people a couple more moments. And I would love to hear like how you're doing. What's coming up for you? What are you struggling with right now? What are you working through during this quarantine? Like, what is it bringing up for you? And can you see the silver lining in it? Can you see where maybe it's an opportunity, a strange looking opportunity, right? To create the things you wanted, maybe in very, very different packaging, but still nonetheless an opportunity to grow and shift and evolve. So I would love to hear about that if you want to take a moment and let me know in the comments what that is looking like specifically for you. And yeah, I just want to take a few moments to sort of address this thing that I'm feeling, that I'm noticing in a lot of us right now in the collective, is this feeling that we can't have what we want because insert practical reason why, right? I can't focus on myself because the kids are home. I can't connect with my partner because the kids are always around. I can't blah, blah, blah because what? Like, what is the thing that you feel like you really cannot experience right now because X, Y, or Z thing is happening? I know for myself, I really felt like at the beginning of this, like, holy shit, how am I going to be able to work with Gus home all day? How am I going to be able to manage all of the different parts of my life with Gus at home? I didn't feel like I could do it. Like, school felt like a freaking lifesaver for me. Like, when he went to school, I was like, oh my God, now I have this time to work. Like, in my mind, that time while he was in school was the thing that allowed me to do my work, right? And so now that he's home, there was this moment of like, fuck, what am I going to do? What does this mean for my work, right? And it's funny because I had decided that over the summer that I wanted to possibly not put him in summer camp, that I wanted to find a way to be able to do my work while he's at home because I felt like he's old enough for us to make that work. Sorry, I'm opening my window. It's nice and breezy. Yeah. So I was like, how is this going to work? And actually, I'd already asked for this. I had asked for the opportunity to be able to have more time with him, to not have to feel like it's him or work, right? Where it's like my life or my time apart, my time alone. And I know so many moms are feeling like that right now. Like, whatever alone time you had before this has been taken away. You don't have it anymore. The whole family is home and everybody's going nuts. No one can go anywhere. And you feel like your space has been invaded. And now you can't have that quiet, or you can't have the space to feel how you want to feel. And like, I love you, and it's bullshit. Like, I don't know any other way to say it except that it's bullshit that we can't feel happy with our family home. Yes, it's going to contribute to a higher level of stress. Like, we can't escape parts of our life anymore. I'm not invalidating what we've lost by losing this alone time we had. Even if it was just a little bit before, I'm sure it's like it feels like a whole lot more now. But yeah, it's an excuse to say that we can't have what we need because our family is home. That is a sign that there is no room for you to exist in your life as it is. That the way your life is set up doesn't include you. And that's a problem. It's not necessarily the meditation I thought I was coming in here to do. But it just is really on my heart right now to kind of hold the edges for the moms who are feeling this way, that like you can't exist anymore because your whole family is in your space. And we have this opportunity to learn how to exist within our family, how to take up space within the family. And I guarantee you, your family will not be upset that you are taking up space. And I'm not talking about just having to shut them out so that you can lock yourself in a bathroom, lock yourself in your room, have yourself in this quiet, safe bubble. Like, go to the mountain top where the life and the world doesn't exist. And then there you can create what you have or have what you need. I'm talking about being able to be in relationship and in connection with your family, participating in your life, and feeling how you want to feel. So if you've been a match to this, if you feel like there's a thing that you can't have because you don't have the time and space that you have or had before, or maybe you didn't have it before, and in the past it felt like you needed that to be able to feel how you wanted to feel. And I just want to know what that is. What is it that you want to feel? If your whole family just poofed and could leave you alone for 5 minutes, then what? What would you get from having that space? What are you trying to create for yourself by pushing life away? And the pushing life away is not a bad thing that you're doing. That is a very natural nervous system response. That is a very natural human thing to do. So I'm not trying to shame you or blame you or make you wrong. But I do want to invite you into a different experience. And we need an outside view. We need someone on the edges to do that for us. That's really, really hard to do on your own. So I am happy to be possibly the tough love voice in your life. And so, yeah, by now you should be clear on like what it is that you're wanting. So if you could get that alone time with your partner, you would feel more connected. You would feel wanted. You would feel desired. You could feel like you aren't alone in this. Like, what is it? Fill in your own blanks. If you could have the time without your kids, then you'd have time to think, or you would have time to feel calm, or you could focus on what would make you happy. What is your thing? If you want to let me know in the comments, that would be amazing. I would love to hear it. If you want to write it down in a journal, that's great too. If you want to just sit and acknowledge it here in this moment, then that's fine also. And we're going to drop in and create that within your own space. Because the truth is, we do not need life or our external circumstances to change to feel what we want to feel. I mean, you've probably read stories about people who are in like prisoner of war camps, or like these really extreme examples, or in extreme poverty, or like very, very ill, but they used their emotional capacity to experience something different, or to hold on to hope of some sort of different experience, and they were able to create that change or that shift. Like, you don't have to be in those extreme circumstances to experience that kind of like miraculous shift. You can do it in daily life. And so, yeah, there's a way we can become sort of codependent on not just in our relationships, but in our lives as well, where it's like we need external circumstances to be a certain way so that we can feel a certain way. And it's bullshit. So I love you. Let's drop in and create that in your own body right now. So closing your eyes and taking a few deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. Yeah, 2 more like that at the pace of your own breath. Just filling up, expanding, and then letting it all go. Landing, dropping in, softening, leaning back. And then letting the breath flow naturally in through the nose and out through the nose. Watching your body breathe. Feeling your body breathe. What does it feel like in the body to breathe? Waving hello to any thoughts or distractions or agitation, any anxiety rabbit holes that are inviting you in. You can just wave hello. Choose not to engage. Choose not to participate in the thought. And again, just notice how it feels to do that in your body. To let the thing be there. Let it sit at the table with you if it wants. Let it sit next to you. And then choose to come back to the breath. Come back to your body. What is it that you need? What do you need in this moment, in this life, in this phase of life? Or maybe it's just for today, or just this next hour. What do you need to feel safe? To feel like there is room for you in your life? To feel supported? To feel spacious enough, safe enough that you can have what it is that you want? And if it's external things, like if you need someone to do something, like if you need someone to take the kids, or if you need your family to leave you alone, or if you need more money, or like whatever the thing is that comes forward that's external, what would having that give you? Would it give you peace? Would it give you calm? Would it give you security and safety? That's the thing you're needing. Your mind has just attached it to some external circumstance, and so you think you need the external circumstance, when really what you're needing is what that would offer you. The peace, the worthiness. If your family left you alone, then it means that they value you and your emotional space enough to give you the space, right? You would feel loved, you would feel supported if someone offered to take the kids for you. So then what you need is to feel loved and supported. You need to feel like you matter. And so can you turn towards yourself and give that to yourself right now? Can you give yourself the love, the support, the safety, the affection, the encouragement, the acceptance? Can you like hold your own cheeks and say, I see you and I love you and I'm here to give you whatever you need. I am here for you. You matter to me. You are enough for me. I want more of you. I don't want you to be less. I want you to be more. I want to experience you. And notice like a sad puppy or an abandoned cat. I just see this like small younger animal like sort of perking up. Like, you want me? You want me to talk more? You want me to laugh more? You want me to be here? And you don't need me to be perfect? Like, you just want me? Yes, I just want you. And I don't need you to be perfect. And then I notice that part, that younger piece looking out at the world like, but, and then can you pull her gaze back to you? Like, look at me. I love you. I value you. I approve of you. Stop looking out there for the validation, for the acceptance, for the things that you need, and look to me, to yourself. This conversation between this like mother and child within you. Can you let that loving mother hold the edge for your own inner child? And be like, no, I won't allow you to go looking out there for what you need. I'm going to give it to you right here. Because I love you. I care about you and you matter to me. And so tell me what you need. Tell me how I can take better care of you. And she might tell you that she needs more time outside, less screen time, or it may just be a feeling. You may just be having an experience. There's no wrong way to do it, and there's no right answer. So just breathing and being with that. And letting this loving but firm mother take up more space in your system. This energy, this archetype that's going to be like, I love you so much. You are the bomb. You're the best. You're incredible. And I love you. And you're doing such an amazing job. And no, I won't let you spend too much time on Facebook and feel bad. No, I won't let you have the extra sugar because you're sad. Because that's going to make me feel bad or make you feel bad. And I don't want you to feel bad. And just noticing how you need her to have both of those energies. The unconditional love and acceptance. And how that love drives the no, drives the boundaries, drives the firm edges or the gravity that provides the safety that you need. Yeah, and just sort of unraveling that quote unquote good mother, right? The pleasing mother, the one that's afraid to say no or afraid to ask for what she needs or afraid to set boundaries, that wants to be seeking or is so used to seeking for approval and performing for approval, that is so exhausted from tracking her approval rating and shifting and adjusting and becoming whatever she feels like she needs to be good enough. Yeah, giving her permission to lay down that role, that habit, that way of being. Because yeah, it is so exhausting. And it is not how she needs to live life. And letting her rest in the safety that you've created in your body. Letting her rest in this space and be replenished. And seeing, what does she need? This tired mother. this exhausted perfectionist. And you can imagine that energy coming into your body in waves or like rain. Or maybe you lay on the ground in your mind and soak it up through the earth. Maybe you rinse yourself with it like a bath. Maybe you drink it in like water. Or eat it like nourishment, like food. And she can't need too much. There is no limit on how much she's allowed to have. She can have as much as she needs to feel whole again, to feel safe, to feel alive. Also taking a few more deep breaths here. Kind of zooming back out to yourself as a whole. And maybe taking this moment to commit to giving yourself what you need moving forward. And when you're ready, coming back to this space, back to your body, and using some soft blinks, you can open your eyes. And yeah, stretching it out. Giving yourself a minute. I hope you found what you were looking for here in this space, in your body, in your own energy. You are powerful. You are so capable of anything that you want, of having what you want, of doing what you want, of being what you dream of being, experiencing what you wish you could experience but feel like you can't. It's all available, and you are powerful enough to create it. And if you want to act on that commitment to yourself, to start listening, to start showing up for you and giving you what you need, then definitely come join me in here for the Radiant Motherhood Breakthrough. It'll be 3 days of a little bit of talking, journaling, and meditation, and we are going to, bust through some of this shit and create some opening for you to start having a different experience in your life, even with the kids home, even with your partner home, even with lower income or whatever the things are, right? Even without the social interaction and the human touch that you feel like you need to thrive. We're all going without something that we feel like we really, really need. And we have an opportunity to find a way to access it within ourselves for now. So I would love to hear how your experience was, what came up for you, what you found out that you needed. It may have been something super practical and clear, or it may have just been an energy or a feeling or a sensation. There's no wrong way to do it. Lacey says, thank you. Oh, you're so welcome. It's truly my pleasure. Sending y'all so much love.